Here is Daniels. Pass to Smart. From deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. New York leading by 6. He downed that one up from long distance. Tyson's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, this is how competitive Smart is. You drain a 3 on him, he's coming for revenge.
And stolen by Daniels. Here's Young. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Odom. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Odom's got the ball here for New York. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
And both free throws good for Fry.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Daniels, no good. New York leading by 8. And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
Yeah, Smart, a dominant player in a number of ways, but consistency with the jumper, I think, would put him over the top.
.41 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Odom, and he makes that one. Odom's got 6 points.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Back to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Tyson. Off target with his 3. The Atlanta trails by 10. Here's Smart. Dawkins. Young left side. Outside, Smart. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Tyson. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Payton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
The Atlanta trails by 11. Robinson down low. Young looking it over. The 3 for Doncic. Payton with some nice D. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For New York, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, Robinson has heard a lot of criticism throughout the years, but the numbers show he's one of the most prolific three-point shooters in league history.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Robinson left side. Robinson with the block.
Oh, he just erases the shot there with a well-timed block.
New York calls timeout. New York on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Cousins with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Payton. And here is Robinson. Down low. New York needs to get off a shot. Shoots from 14.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Doncic outside. From past the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching you.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Atlanta making a switch here. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
Outside for Lewis. Payton looking it over. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And both free throws good for Payton. The Atlanta trails by 14. Robinson for 3. And Vince Carter pulls it down. New York with the ball.
Turn that bullshit off.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And 2 teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And so off the tip, it's New York. Outside, Odom. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Picked off in midair. Here's Tyson. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Rose. Picked by Olajuwon. It's blocked.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
And so here's the home team. Clock at 6. From deep, Rose buries it from three-point range.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
And the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, when she's got some momentum behind her, watch out, because she can and will throw it down.
Here's Booker. Pass to Tyson. Here's Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Here's Parker, driving inside. And the dunk by Parker.
And pressing the attack, she makes a play off the bounce. I appreciate that mentality.
Here's Parker with the 3. New York with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Fry. And stolen by Wembanyama. Elijah. Wow, hammering it in. Look out.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now here's Booker. Launches it. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Parker. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Taking what she sees. When the defense gives her the jumper, she doesn't think twice about firing.
Back to Wembanyama. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
New York, no good that time either.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Clark outside. Here's Rose. It's deflected.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball.
The shot no good. Tyson over to the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. Rose has got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Los Angeles Lakers leading by 9. And we'll be back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And Parker puts up a deep three. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Pierce. Pass to Suggs. Now Pierce to the wing right side. Three-pointer. Good D by Parker.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this hole. And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
Reese. And Odom pulls it down. And here's Fry for three. They get it back. On the wing, Jordan will not go. This is off the front iron. New York trails by 14. Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Tyson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Reese. Outside Pierce. Banked in off the glass.
A true three-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Puts the move on. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
From the arc, DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. It's Pierce on the wing. Fires from deep. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
With the drive.
Oh, look at that. That's just unbelievable.
Filthy. Guys, just filthy.
Man, you said it, G.A.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that. That could have gone into something else.
Oh, going up strong. She leaves nothing to chance.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Clark for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Lewis. Outside for Robinson. Launches a 3. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Here's Pierce. And then Pierce with the dunk.
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding it.
Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. And the wide open shot from Rose. Cousins pulls it in. Outside Lewis. New York, no good that time either. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Los Angeles Lakers up by 16. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. In the corner, it's Robinson. There's the pick. Outside Carter. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Pass to Wembanyama. Olajuwon on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Olajuwon's got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game. and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Back to Rose. Clark outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that's the basis of the game for Caitlin Clark. The three ball. The ability to stretch out that floor.
Payton, good.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Bank shot, no good. Right side Robinson. Takes the three. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a Cub.
Payton, good.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Pass to Clark. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Payton. And he drives in. And Payton throws it down.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Rose gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Clark outside. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
And there is the limitless range of Clark. You have to pick her up at half court.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Stolen by Rose. A three ball. And that one's good by Clark.
Cashes in off the pass, catching and connecting with the J.
Here's Cousins. Screen by Cousins. Robinson for three. Nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the court.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Booker will bring it up for New York. Pass to Tyson. From downtown, Wembanyama with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Listen, she's going to open up a lot of the floor for herself when she's hitting those threes. It's about more than the points there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Parker outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Odom. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Left side Rose. It's rebounded by New York. Booker, right side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Puts up a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
There's Parker with the 3.
Substitution to your home team.
1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Crawford looking over the floor. Latrey sinks the triple. Crawford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. And stolen by Fry. Booker with it. Picked up by Suggs. Back to Odom. Pass to Fry. Here's Parker. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Good work inside there. She's showing how effective she can be in the paint.
There's Crawford with the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
On the wing, Green. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Parker outside. Reese pulls it in. Carter left side. Here's the 3. That one misses. And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this one.